Hello and welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing this evening or the morning or wherever it is you are in this great wide world? How are you doing? We are going to be testing out a little bit of the update, which hopefully has fixed the animals issue. I wasn't actually planning on streaming this. I was actually planning on doing something else, but I just want to know whether my YouTube series is like broken or not. So yeah, we'll kind of see on that one. Yeah, so we'll do a little bit of testing tonight, and then I'll stream what I was going to stream yesterday. So, yeah. Hopefully it goes well, but we'll see how it goes. So, yeah. You know. Yeah, so there was an update, as you can we read that in here? I think we can. No, we can't. It's on the website. Okay. But yeah, there was an update today, just after I finished recording the next episode, and that changed the way the creatures spawn. So, fingers crossed, I can get some creatures to spawn. That's my plan. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is kind of more of a testing day, really, rather than an actual game. But yeah, I would have probably done this now, but I'm streaming, so yeah. But I'm just going to sit here and sip my cup of tea for a minute, and I'm just going to start a game on standard settings, see whether I can see any coyotes in the first, 30 minutes or less. If we get some in 30 minutes or less, then it's working. And then try a custom game, see whether that works. And then I've got a game going myself that I will try, because I was having the same issue on that, which is why I was testing it. And I couldn't get anything to spawn on that one either, so I'll play that one and see whether I can get that to work. So, yeah. And then maybe we'll play the YouTube series as well and just see whether we can get that one to work. But I'm thinking if I can get the one to work, the YouTube series should work. It's a question of, do I have to start again to get it to work or what? I don't know. But yeah, I was planning on streaming something else. But yeah. So first off, I am just going to click the standard game, and we'll just do that. See what we get. Not going to do any custom settings or anything like that. Leave everything basically default. See whether I can get any animals to spawn in, because I tried it. Did a testing the other night, and I couldn't get anything to spawn no matter what settings I did. So, yeah, we'll see. It is what it is. Hopefully it all works, but we'll see how it goes. What I'm hoping is I see a coyote in the first 5 seconds, but and then that's a good sign. But there we are. Angry German General, thank you for the sub. Nice name. That's a good name, man. There, I'm just going to select this dude. Let me see. Oh, bingo. Hello. I think we have liftoff. Okay, that is a coyote. Hello. That's what I want to see. You almost got me, and Alexander also thank you for the subs. Botrix is doing its thing. Where did he go? Yeah, there he is. Yay, we've got a coyote. All right, that's a good sign. Okay. Maybe I didn't need to stream this then. Well, let's see if we can get the other game working. But all right, we found a coyote. I'm kind of convinced that the animals are working then. That's a really good sign. Let's just have a look at the map. I'm not going to play this game, but well, I don't know. Now I want to test my other one out and see whether I can get it to work. But we'll just try custom settings. But we found a coyote, so that's a pretty good sign. That's a pretty good sign, because it did an update, and he changed the way the creature spawn because there were other people having the same issue as me, because I asked in Discord, and yeah, so he's changed the way those creatures spawn, or the way the mechanic works or something. So see if we can find another one. Find another one with golden. Certainly for a new game. It's a question of whether we can get it working in an existing game. I assume we can. We might have to like run away or something and then come back and run out of the biome or something, and run out of the chunk, maybe. Chris, Yundi, CMS, XBC, okay. Vortec, Rune as well, all thank you for the subs. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I do have a game that I am more or less where I was in the YouTube series, so I have just been, and I think, pretty sure I gave the sample to Elric, and then I'm just waiting for the letter to come back. So I'm kind of around there, and there's having exactly the same issue, so... Right, well that was one coyote. Right, there's a rabbit there. Okay, well, hopefully that just wasn't a fluke. Come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, alright, that is working. Okay, it's working. Brilliant. Right, that's good. Okay, so that's 3 coyotes we've seen now. Day 1. Brilliant, that's working. Fantastic. So, the question is, I'm assuming the custom game's going to work, but I'm going to do that as well. And then I'm going to boot up my other game that I was playing, not the YouTube series yet, and see whether I can get that one to work. I think that's the next thing to do. I can get that one to work. I think that's the next thing to do. Cataclysmico? I'm getting your name completely wrong, but hey, welcome, dude. Welcome, welcome. We are, I'm just testing out to see whether I can get the animals to work after the update, which seems like it is now working. That's 3 coyotes, so that's good. What? Why am I dropping frames? What the hell's going on? What? Okay, so the game's working, but now the bloody software's... Oh, I hate going away. Just... Okay, why are we dropping frames all of a sudden? Twitch seems to have gone off. Have a look at the... Feel good. Okay, right. Well, that's another problem to keep an eye on. Is Twitch still working? Because Okay, alright, well, yeah. You fix one problem and another one arises. Okay, well that's good. We've seen some coyotes. So brilliant. We will then test. Let's see if we can find some more. But 3 for 3 and we're golden. And then we'll try a custom game. See whether that works. If that works... Oh, they're often out in this long grass. Hello, coyotes. If they kill a rabbit, I guess that would help. To bring them in. But the fact I've seen 3... And like my YouTube game, I've played like 8 hours and I haven't seen a single one. So we've played like 8 minutes and seen 1. And we've seen 3. So that's a good sign that it's fixed. Okay, that's great. What's annoying is my stream dropped frames. So hey Warrior, how's it going, mate? Welcome. So we'll do this. So let's just see if we can find another one. Just to, you know. And then I guess I could try a custom game, but I think if we can do that. But well, we'll try the custom game. Just to, you know, be thorough. I did some testing and I didn't find any animals. So, yeah. Oh. Oh, look, there we go. Yep, animals. Bingo. They're working. Awesome. Right. Let's exit. Yeah, this wasn't what I was planning on doing today, but right, we'll go custom. We'll drop the creature. There we go. Yeah, that's already set like that. So let's just kind of leave everything default apart from that. And then let's see whether we can get some creatures to spawn again. And then if that works, I'm going to start. I've got a game going that's having the same issue. I want to see whether I can get that to pop. If it doesn't, then I might have to abandon the YouTube series, unfortunately, and start again or something, or just maybe just stream it instead or something. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right, there we go. Right, so custom settings this time. Let's see whether this works. Right, don't see anybody. But good, where are we? We're here. So let's head that way. We'll just head south. See whether we can find some more animals. And then counted. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've just found some coyotes on a game, so that's a good sign. But I don't think you were having an issue, are you? So you probably would find those. But yeah, I found some coyotes, so that's a good sign. I tested a bunch the other night and couldn't get any animals to spawn to, you know, like standard. I put the custom setting on and cranked the start creatures all the way up to 10. I took the spawn timer down to 0, so they should spawn in straight away, and nothing. And played around with those settings, and I couldn't get anything to spawn in on any setting. So the fact I've been playing like 10 minutes and I've found about half a dozen coyotes or more, about half a dozen coyotes we'll say, is a good sign. Obviously, I saw they changed some of the animal spawns in the latest patch. Yes. Which is why I am doing this. I was planning on... Oh, hey, Jimmy. How's it doing as well, mate? I didn't notice it was you. How you going? Don't have much time, but hello. How's it going? Yeah. Yeah, which is what... I was planning on playing something else tonight. But this happened, so I'm doing some testing just to see whether I can get animals, hostile creatures to spawn in, first off. And then I do have a game going where I'm in a similar situation of... I started it to try and see whether it was an issue with that seed or whether it was just a problem with me. And after playing that game for like 5 or 6 hours, I came to the conclusion that it's the game, not me. It's not the seed. So I want to know, you know, I want to know whether whether it's fixed first, and whether I can fix my YouTube series or not. So I'm going to use that game. Han Solo Walker, how's it going, mate? Are you planning to do a multiplayer stream session for this game? I'd love to join in. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I may do one at some point, but today I've got a single player game. I want to see whether I can rescue it, because I've been having issues with creatures, hostile creatures not spawning in. So if I can rescue that other game, it should mean my YouTube series gets rescued. So otherwise I'm going to have to start again. But yeah, I'm planning on doing some multiplayer at some point. Don't know when that'll be, but I wasn't planning on streaming this tonight. It's just this patch came out after I stopped recording, And I'm like, damn, I need to test to see whether this has worked, whether we should go any further. So I was debating whether to record that or not. But I don't know. And I decided to record anyway because I was enjoying it, but I was more just like, yeah, fingers crossed for the sit. That's kind of my main concern. Is can I keep that going, or do I have to start again? Oh, look, there's a log cap. Well, whilst I'm not going to keep this world, I may as well run across there. But yeah, if we can get everything going, maybe we'll start some multiplayer later or something. But I just want to test. I was planning on playing something else tonight, but yeah, you know. Now let's flick that on. Oh damn, that's a pretty good find. That's a pretty good find. Well, I'll pick it up, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's just keep going. Well, I've not seen any hostile creatures yet. But you know. So yeah, it'll be a bit of testing. Pre-beta. Yeah, I've been there. I was kind of there as well, helping Surge a little bit. So yeah, awesome game. I love it. You know, the new building system looks great. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I may have to start again. If I have to start again, ooh, I could stream it actually. That's a good point. I could stream it. Huh. That's a light bulb moment. Yeah, if my other series is stream, I could actually stream it and just kind of catch up to where I was. That could be an idea, couldn't it? Alright, well, I'm not seeing any hostile creatures yet, but I've been moving around a little bit, but back to seeing 3 on the other one was a good sign. Now I'm a little worried again. Might be the custom settings that are busted. Hey Colt, how's it going? Yeah, hopefully it isn't bug. I know after the last video I've heard howling, but don't know if that means anything. Dan the Dane, how's it going as well? Welcome. Have you not found any cabins? Ooh, man. It's a good one. It is a fresh start, but I'm just testing to see whether I can get hostile creatures because I've been having issues. So, because as much as the hostile creatures are really annoying, like, you're trying to do something and a wolf, or even worse, a brown bear just takes a wander around your camp. They are really annoying. I kind of miss them. You know, it's like 8 hours without them. I kind of miss them. So, yeah. So I'm just. Ooh, hang on. Where am I? Am I actually still on the map? Oh, I am still on the map. Okay. Yeah, it did seem to indicate that moving around a lot, but I, spoiler alert, spent an entire hour in my YouTube camp and never saw an animal. So it's not moving around. It was something else. But yeah, we'll just perhaps stand still for a minute. But yeah, if they don't spawn because you're moving around, that's kind of crap and needs to change. I'll be honest. Because it's like, you got to move around and do stuff, you know. Perhaps it's the custom settings then. That could be an issue. But my YouTube series... Oh, look, there we go. Hello. Well, I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. Animals tend to avoid the camp? Really? I mean, I know I've not played for a few months, so maybe, but they used to just like wander into your camp all the time. I just got a bear and 2 wolves today, but that was on day 14. That was first contact. I think, Dan, I think you were probably having the same issue that I was then. So, yeah. Because by day 14, you should have seen a coyote or something. You should see him on day 1. But yeah, there's a coyote up ahead. But that's brilliant. But yeah, they do run in, they just avoid the fire, unless it's a brown bear, and then unless that's changed, it's just like, I'm just going to walk around your camp. What are you going to do about it? Because they just don't care. Yep, couple of coyotes. That's a good sign. Again, spoiler alert, but in my YouTube series, I even put rabbits, fish, all sorts of stuff around the camp to try and attract them, and I got nothing. So it was totally broken. All right, that's a good sign. So I'll play for a little bit, and then I'll load up my other game where I was having the same issue, and I'm about, I think I'd just given Elric the slime, so I'm kind of in that sort of same boat. And if that gets fixed, that means the YouTube series should fix itself. It might just take an hour, or I might have to run out of the chunk or something and come back or something. I'm assuming it was just going to work. Maybe I need to sleep or something to the next day, and then it fixes itself. Matt Stern, how's it going? Yep. Live Blight, like survival, like, yeah, there we go. Yeah, words are difficult. There we go. How's it going though? But yeah, we've, oh wow, look at that. There's another camp. There's another bloody thing right there. Yeah, yeah, they'll probably just spawn on top of me at some point. But oh wow, that's oh my god, holy moly! I've got a pickaxe and a steel. Oh my god, wow! I didn't actually mark the other cabin though because I wasn't planning on. I'll mark it down. You never know. I might come back to this game, but. Did you rewatch your first episode this series and see if you adjusted Predator settings from default? No, I didn't actually adjust the... All I did on my YouTube series was adjust the amount of blight that creatures had. That was it. I didn't change anything else. But I'll put my hand up and say I spawned in, thought the map was crap, so I reloaded and thought I'd used the custom settings, but actually I was on standard settings. Which I didn't find out till about 4 or 5. I only found out the other day when I started doing all the testing. I thought, oh, I'm not actually on custom settings. I'm on standard settings. Okay. So I didn't like the map, so I quit, because often I do a couple of map spawns, because sometimes you just have a look around and don't like the look of anything. Obviously, you can only look at the map. You don't know what's over there. But, yeah, I didn't like it, so I thought I'd set it back to custom. But obviously I hadn't. I just clicked standard. So yeah, but actually I'm playing standard on that one. Alright, well I think this is working. I mean, I have no idea where I'm going, so... But the fact I've got a pickaxe and an axe... I don't know, maybe we'll continue this go on in a bit, but... have a look. Yeah, to be honest, the map looks crap to me. There's only like 3 swamps. That's kind of rubbishy for slime, isn't it? That's a shame. But normally I would have looked at this map and just gone, nah, that's crap, and just moved on. Because, yeah, there's only like 3 little swamps. That's not great. But anyway, let's just see. God, I'll chuck a save down now, just in case I do want to come back to it. So that's a really good start. Could have taken apart a load of the stuff, but yeah. I'm more looking for creatures, so... Yeah, yeah, got a pickaxe and an axe. Oh, hello! I don't know if that's the same two, but I'll take it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, alright, this is working. Because, I'd say I cranked it up to like 10 start creatures. It had nothing. I even just stood there for 15 minutes. I watched like a YouTube video on the poor state of 7 Days to Die, which is unfortunate because I used to love that game, but oh boy, they just seem to have ruined that. Whilst I was just stood there and nothing. So, yeah, bit of a disappointment, but there we go. But that's good. I'm going to call that as a victory. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up the other game now and see whether I can get that to work. So let's do that. Oh, I could have... never mind. Could have just clicked load, but hey-ho. Where was it? Which one was it? Game 3? No, that's my YouTube series. Yeah, I didn't know it was standard. That's my other game. There we go. Let's do that. I haven't tried to build a cabin yet. No. I realised something in the series, which a video is going to come out in a bit. But yeah, it's like I'm nowhere near ready to build that thing. I was planning on building it, and I'm like this one. I started cutting down all the trees, and I realised I need some more tools. I'm nowhere near ready. But I'm on this cool island. Look, I started miles away. Where did I start? It was like, yeah, over here is where I started. I looked around the map and thought, nah, I don't really like this. And then I saw this little bit jutting out, and I thought, that looks really cool. And I thought, that looks really cool. I didn't actually know it's kind of a little bit of an island separated here. So, yeah. I was like, alright, that's kind of cool. I want to build here. But I was having the exact same issue. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the thing from Elric. I was having the exact same issue as before, and I got no creatures spawning in. Like, I've not seen a single coyote in, like, 6 hours or whatever it is I've been playing this game. I haven't seen a single one. So, yeah, that was a bit worrying. But, yeah. So, let's see if we can get some creatures to spawn in on this one. Collecting materials from a cabin. Build it cool. What as hell. In the soul plate and 2 lumber posts. It's a process to get the new buildings going. Lots of resources and time. Yeah. You also need a hammer, which is what I realised. And I'm like, yeah, I am not putting a cabin together. I think I said in my video. Spoiler alert again. I'm not hammering a cabin together with small rocks. That ain't happening. So, yeah. I'm like, no, I want a hammer. Forget what I was doing, but let's just make a stockpile. I think I was digging clay or something. No, I want to build my cabin here. So, what that there? Hey, Dark, how's it going, man? Well, we might try some multiplayer in a bit. We'll see. I just want to see whether this is fixed first, but, you know. We've got a few people that want to join, so maybe we'll do something. Yeah, that's it. I'm not hammering a log cabin together with rocks. No chance. You can do it, but that you do you, man. I ain't doing that. Screw that. So yeah. I suddenly realized, yeah, I need a hammer. Hey Rob, how you doing, man, as well? I just noticed Rob's in. How's the Hobbit going? The heat is back. Yeah, it's warm again today. It's been quite cool. Oh, you know, reasonably cool. But yeah, the heat's back again. But I don't think it's supposed to last long, so, you know. I have to reset my pewter. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'm good, though. But yeah, I wasn't actually planning on playing this today, but there we go. Good. So we could do that. We got some more. Got some. I don't remember where anything is here. To put. There we go. Let's grab those. Let's grab those. Yeah, I think that's what I was working towards. Was starting to do the blacksmithing because yeah. I realized, yeah, I need a I like started hammering that together and then realized, yeah, I'm gonna need a hammer. There's no way I'm building that with there's no way I'm building that with oh, thanks for the super chat. Then there's a build a cabin with a rock. Alright, I'll build that one with a rock. But I ain't doing any more than that, man. There's no way of doing that. But yeah, it's like I started doing it and it's like, yeah, this is stupid. I don't mind putting together like a soaking basin or something with a rock or... But yeah. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Check it out. Can I take that apart? I'm assuming I can. Yeah, I can. I was just kind of playing around with it. I wasn't actually ready to build, and then I just thought, actually, how long does that take to build? And then I'm like, oh. Yeah, okay. I need a hammer. It's for certain. So there we go. But anyway, we're supposed to be finding out... But sorry, I got sidetracked again. I might play some SC this weekend, stick my head in and see if the new missions are any good. I did ask, Cass said they're pretty busted. So, from what I've heard, that it's pretty busted. But I was kind of more thinking, there's like rewards. Are they unique rewards that are only on for that month? Because I may do that, but... Oh, you see? It's like... There is no way I'm building a cabin like this. Plus you get these pebbles and you can't do anything with them yet. So they're really annoying. But anyway. Yeah. You know what? Let's go see. Make sure the fire's all ready there. That's good. We'll just drink some of that. That's good. Yeah, we'll boil up some more water in there, why not? Yeah. Let's see if we can find some creatures, because this was I was having problems in this world. If this fixes, give me my YouTube series fixes as well, and that's great. Yeah, I'd already done the charcoal. I was kind of getting ready to do blacksmithing. So, yeah. But let's see if I can find anything. Those rabbit remains. Hello? I was gonna say zombies, but that's a wrong game. Well, I had rabbit traps out here somewhere. I don't remember where they are. Ah, they're that way. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a trapped creature. All right. Well, we'll leave that. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm gonna put you out of your misery. There you go, buddy. Build a pair of... No, I haven't found a bow. So... Yeah, oh wow, look, there's another trapped creature as well. Damn, let's kill another one. There we go. Probably should take those for the candles, but yeah. You know. Right, let's go and have a... Hang on, where was the... Yeah. Kind of built way off the beaten path, not near a road. So, yeah, this was probably a mistake, but it was just like, oh man, it's an island. All right, that's cool. I want to build on that. It's H. Just press H. Go boink. Top down and back again. Yeah, build a pebble pyramid. I think the catapult used to be in the game, but they took that out. So hopefully there's some kind of, you know, weapon. But let's see. Right, where are we? I think... Yeah, I want to go that way. There's kind of more plains that way, actually. Let's go that way. See if we can find some creatures. We might have to, like... Might have to sleep the night, actually. Yeah, I wonder if that's it. We might have to sleep to get the creatures to spawn. Which is fine. But, I say, I just want to find out. And then maybe we'll do something afterwards. But I just want to see whether I can rescue this. Yeah, there should be a bow. I have found one before, but not in this update. But yeah, there's, you know, there's so many cabins. It's probably out there somewhere. Hopefully they add the ability to be able to craft the bow, because just having to find it, it's kind of a bit naff, really. So yeah, hopefully they change that. But you know, early access and all. Oh, I made a bronze axe in this, didn't I? Yeah, I couldn't find an axe in any of the cabins. I found a pickaxe, but I couldn't find an axe, so I just made a bronze axe. Not much difference between the two, to be honest. They're both pretty good. Yeah, I just want to see if I can find some animals. Hello? Oh, I should have taken the meat with me. I don't know whether that smells on me, but yeah, you know. Right, let's stand still for a minute. I'm going to take some swigs of tea. Coyote. I guess wolf, but you know, I'm thinking I might have to sleep. For it to kind of reset to the next day, and that might fix it. Kind of my thinking. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, don't see anything here. By the way, are all the towns empty? Yes, all the towns are empty. There's houses there, but there's nothing in there, or at least when I burnt into them last year sometime. I did it on stream, I think. My minions helped me, kept the camp going, and I just burnt piles for hours, and I cleared out an entire town. But yeah, there's nothing in them. I believe the plan is to have NPCs and stuff in those towns eventually, but yeah, right now there's nothing in there. You can clear them out of Blight, but there's not much point. There's nothing in there. Unless that's changed since I did it, of course. No, I don't think it has, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I'm thinking I gotta sleep. But we'll just go for an explore. Why not? I haven't explored a huge amount of this map. Well, actually, I have explored a huge amount of this map. Now I'm looking at it. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, I might as well grab that, because that's always handy. Oh, and some more. Bingo. Right, we found a rabbit. Evil rabbit. Lead me. Minion 1, Minion 2. Yeah, we have Minion 3 as well, I think, didn't we? Oh, I think, yeah, there's a town. So, as you could just about make through... Can we see it better that way? No. Yeah, you can just see there is a few houses in there, but you can clear that out, but there's nothing in there at the moment. But you can clear that out. But yeah, I'd say, you know, there's no point. But you can do if you want to, you know, something to do, of course. Well, I'm off. Nice to meet you. See you next time. All right, no worries, man. Have a good one, mate. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Possibly with this. We'll see how it goes. I was planning on playing 7 Days to Die, but plans change. So there we go. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm thinking I gotta sleep. Or the world's just broken and I've got to start again. That's two options. I hope I've just got to sleep, but we'll see how it goes. Kind of sucks if we've got to start again, but there you go. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do if I start again. I might just do some 7 Days to Die videos and do a multiplayer stream of this instead of the series if it's broken. I know, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But yeah, officers don't work. That's true. You don't see Bridge on the River Kwai, man. The officers don't work. That's true. I am your fearless leader, so, you know. Ooh, that's kind of a cool spot, isn't it? Look at, oh wow, look, it's even connected. High school, we had 3 boys with 1 class. He started calling us thing 1, thing 2. And thing 3. MJ, is there a problem with animals spawning? I've come from watching your series. Yeah, not for everybody. Seems like a small minority of us have had issues with animals spawning in. That's what I'm testing now. On new games, it's worked fine. But this is an existing game, not the YouTube series. This was just kind of one I was dabbling with from time to time. So I'm just kind of see if this one, if this works, if I can get creatures to spawn in this, it should mean my YouTube series is okay. If I can't, then I'm probably going to have to restart it or something. I can get deer and rabbits. It's like coyotes and wolves and bears and that sort of thing. And I doubt I would get that far. But if I got far enough that I had to make the winter coat, which is, where is that? There's a coat somewhere. There's a coat somewhere. I can't make it because I need like bear pelts and stuff, and if they're not spawning in, I can't make that. Not that I would probably get that far, but you know. So I think the timer they've set is too long, even with the ×2. I'm going to come back to your first words. I am your fearless leader. Well, yeah, you know that. I am your fearless leader. Officers do not work. You not remember the stream we did of this last year, Doc? You were in for all of it, I think, pretty much. Officers don't work. And so, yeah, what do you mean starting? Yeah, there we go. Already started it, mate. You're chief bottle washer in it. You're chief charcoal maker. Yeah. So right now, I am not convinced that my YouTube series can be saved, but I'm hoping... Oh, is there a log cabin? Have I been to that log cabin? I've been to that log cabin. Fair enough. I'm hoping when I sleep, that might fix it. Yes, no, maybe so. But yeah, other than that, it's not looking good. White helmets don't work. I don't think any of them do over here. Ba-boom. Oh, they call you boss at work? Oh. He's risen the ranks already and taken over. Or is that just because they're making fun of your age, Dar? Not like a sign of respect to their elders or what? Yeah, I'm not convinced with this world. Hmm. Yeah, that's not good. Yep, no sign of anything. Yeah, it might be a case of a restart. That's where I'm leaning towards at the moment, but I think I've been all around here, haven't I? Yeah, because Elric's up there. Yeah, kind of, actually, I've explored quite a bit of this. I think, oh, which one? I think I went to that one to get the slime. I don't remember. It was that one. It's because technically I replaced the last guy who was their boss. Oh, right, okay. You sure, though, Dark? It could be, you know, taking over the company already. Ouch. Well, that's good. That means more Star Citizenships. There you go. Build a fleet as big as Cass's. Yeah, okay, alright. So there's no creature. Cost you in airfares. Wet smite, it must have rained. I got flint? Yeah, I got plenty of flint. Hmm. It's not looking good, is it? Oh well. They tend to hang out in this long grass. I'm going to kind of stand here for a bit. Oh, is that a lake over there? Where are we? Ah, that's the cave. Yeah, okay. I know where I am. Yeah. Yeah, you're on a 3-month region. Like, well, you bought me that game, which was awful. I'll be honest. It was awful. That was, yeah, that was terrible. Your own fault on that one, man. You thought it would be funny. You thought you were playing a joke on me, and instead, you region lock yourself to the UK and the expensive prices of the UK still. Yeah, drill core's 1.0'd. I was thinking of streaming that as well. There was a couple of games I was thinking of streaming. That 7 Days to Die. Couple of games I was thinking of streaming. But this kind of came up, and I kind of want to know whether my series is broken or not, and then kind of go from there. So, yeah. Oh, did I? Oh, I found a cave along there. Yeah. Yeah, I've kind of already been around here. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to have to sleep. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to sleep. And then maybe that'll reset the day or something, and that might jig it into work. But otherwise, yeah, I think it might be busted. It's not good. But yeah, it's 1.0 drill core, so... Which is cool. I've not played that since the Dwarf update, I don't think. So... Yeah, I was thinking of streaming that as well, so... Yeah, maybe we'll stream that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how this goes first. But yeah, there was that. 7 Days to Die, and Vintage Story was the other one I was thinking of streaming. And then this updated, and I was like, alright, well I kind of got to test this out and see whether it works. Which I would have just done off camera, but... Yeah, they've got a new platform, haven't they? Like an alien platform or something. Seems kind of cool. Yeah, I got an email about it the other day, or might have been before I went on holiday. Either way. Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. I like that game. Fun. I've not played it in a while, so... Well, yeah. Last Plague Blight is a good game. Yeah, this is a great game. Oh, Doc, you're going to go to Canada, mate. But he's just got a job. You have to take holiday from it. Right. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Right, where am I? Okay, let's follow this back. Yeah, if I follow this round, I can kind of... There's a little fairly shallow bit that I can kind of cross back through. Might as well just try and work on the metalworking whilst we wait for the day. Sleep. Run around, see if we can find any creatures. If that doesn't work, I think I'll probably have to abandon my series, I think. I guess I could load that up and see whether that works. After that. Yeah, I could do that, I guess. And then, yeah, maybe we'll play this again tomorrow. I have no idea. What I'm not playing is Medieval Blacksmith. Oh, yeah, there's a deer. Yeah, I've seen those before. Rabbits and deers, that's fine. Hostile creatures. But I think they put like a cap on how many could spawn or something like that. It was some kind of weird thing, but yeah. Seems like it's got a little messed up, but it might be that we can't recover this save, which would suck. Yeah, there's a setting, but how do you change the settings once the game started? You can't. And it's all default apart from the creatures have like 0.5 blight. Apart from that, it's default. So the creatures should spawn in within 5 minutes. But, I mean, you might be able to edit the save file. I don't know. But you can't change the settings. Oh, I don't know how to change the settings from the game once you started it. You can set it up at the start, but once you've started it, you can't change them. like Zomboid. Well, Zomboid you kind of can, but it's a bit fiddly. I'm assuming maybe there's something you can do there. Maybe like type to chat or something. I think you can type commands into Zomboid and do it that way. And or you can just download a mod and do it that way. You could change it. How do you change it? I mean, not that it makes any difference because the thing is broken, but how do you change it? Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously you can edit the save file, but there's no way to do it other than editing the save file. But I tested it, which is why I'm doing this now. I tested it the other night, and I put creatures onto maximum. I put the creatures onto maximum. They were like 10, and I reduced the spawn timer right down. I ran around for like an hour. No creatures spawned in, so it's just a bug. They're just broken. And they're on my chest. Oh, okay. Right, there we go. I think it's affected this game as well, but we'll get the furnace going. Might as well. That's what I was working on. I haven't got any iron, but we'll work on that. And then if I sleep, maybe that'll kind of rejig it, and the next day it'll kind of spawn in. Is kind of my hope. But past that, no, I mean you can't change it. Typo. Yeah. No, you can't change it. You could probably edit the save file, but as I say, I played around with all those settings, and standard, custom game with like 10 starting creatures or whatever it is, the maximum. Couldn't get any creatures to spawn at all. This stream is the first time I've seen coyotes in the entire update. Those few coyotes at the start. That's the first I've seen. So yeah, I love that transfer as well. That's freaking amazing. That was desperately needed. Let's take all of those. But yeah, we'll I think I'll just crack on. Hopefully sleeping helps. That's my hope. If it doesn't, yeah. We'll kind of go from there. Well, I'm gonna put my orgy thing out. There's charcoal on the ground. Let's pick that up. That's finished. That's good. Then we'll go build bloomery. Kind of put that there, say. And then I need a couple more bricks. And then I need another. Okay, I need another. Go get some more. Get some more stuff and things. Put that in there. I love that transfer. That's freaking great. I'll have to go click, 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 click. That was really annoying. What did I do with the shovel? I just chucked it on the floor, right? Yeah, shovel. There we go. Let's go grab some clay. Yeah, hopefully we can get this sorted, but yeah, I'm a little worried. So, yeah, how you doing? You attract a coyote over? That would be kind of nice. Oh, nice. Right, let's get all that dug up. BRBs, yeah, no problem, Rob. Nope, don't dig dirt, dude. Don't dig dirt. Oh, he's digging clay. Yeah, sometimes he gets stuck in an animation and just keeps digging. It's like an infinite source of clay. There's clay there, but can't get to that. Okay, let's keep going. And yeah, we'll just. Well, let's hope the sleep works and it jigs it back into life. But I'm a little worried. Let's just grab a load of clay. Might as well. Grab another batch if we can along here. There we go. Plenty more clay. Kind of hoping I hear growling in a minute, but... it's kind of music to my ears if we do. Oh, he's having a... Rain too steep. Okay. You're having an issue. No worries, buddy. You get that? No, you can't get that one. Okay. Do that later. Well, there's some more clay. We might as well go for that as well. So... a little bit of clay there. Okay. Right, we have a backpack full of clay, but that's fine. Do that. There you go. Look at that champ. What a champ. More clay. There's a bunch of it probably hidden under this bush. Yep, there is. Alright, that'll do. That's a few thousand clay, so we'll kind of go with that. Good. So let's make our way back. Make those bricks. Then we can make the bloomery. I need to make a thingamabob. What's the word? Hammer. What I need. My next goal is to make a hammer. That would be good. And yeah, just make some pickaxes and stuff like that. Bloody dear, look at it chilling out on my island. How dare you? Okay, someone's car alarm is going off. Brilliant. Or house alarm. Not my car? Hang on. Okay, I think I'm alright. Okay. Thought that was my car, but no, it was just the lights reflecting up the road, so that's good. There's a deer. Could you bring a wolf over to us, please? That would be really nice. Right. Let's make a couple more bricks. Right, then we gotta do... Right, now sons. Oh, I've got a massive pile of clay there. What am I doing? Oh well, never mind. Yeah, those wooden shovels just break like they're, yeah, made of paper mache. Oh wow, that's one big pile of kind of elephant poops. Okay. Well, that's it. No trip to Canada for you, Dart. It's not good. Alright. What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking for fuel. Have we got any scrap wood anywhere? There's a scrap wood over there. Don't think you want to play that card, mate. That might be even worse. You should tell her you're British, mate. We're loved everywhere. A craft. I want to do another 4, I think. There we go. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So I'll let that cook up. I also need to do thingamabobs. What is it? Mud and mortar. Do I have any lying around here or not? Got mud. Okay. Do I have mud mortar? I must have mud mortar. I always have a little spare. There we go. Let's build that. Chuck that in there. Go and grab a little bit of mud. Oh wow. Damn. Pretty prepared in this one. Do that. Good. Okay. I don't want to make a load of this stuff, so I'm just going to do like a little bit. Yeah, it's like the ratio. I need to get rid of some of that clay because it's the ratio of mud to clay is pretty big. Right, there we go. That's good. And then if we do build, sorry, no, I don't want to do that. Where are we? Smelting. Place that down. Like that. And we'll just use that as a temporary anvil. Great. Right, so we need another 1250. Need 10 more bricks, which are going to be on their way. And I'm going to need the workbench for the bellows. Chuck that in there. I'm going to need to keep that going. I keep pressing escape. Go. Yeah, we just need those last 2 bricks. That can be done. And then, what was it? What did I need? Pretty much 1100. Okay. Okay, just one more stack actually would do it, I think. You always have a bit of this stuff left over, it's just impossible not to. There we go. Check, see whether these are. Job done. Transfer all of those. That's going to get that hardened. Brilliant. I could. Whilst we're doing that, we may as well do the thingamabob. Whatchamacallit. Let's make that. The kiln. That's the word I'm looking for. The big kiln. We may as well do that next. No reason not to. So, how many was that? Was it like 20 or something? Yeah, it's another 20. Okay, well, we've got plenty of that, so do another 6 of those. And hopefully the creatures spawn in when I go to sleep. Kind of my hope. Hope so. Would be a shame to lose this and the other one, but who's in there? That into the mix. Press escape, but I keep pressing escape. Good. Get some mud mortar. How much do we need of that? 25. Ooh, okay. We might need most of that. Do it in just little sparing bits though. That's 800. Okay. Do all of that. We might need some more mud then. Not far off. Anyone catch the new South Park episode? No, I've heard. No, but I've heard about it. Oh, let's. Yeah, I wasn't aware they were doing a new one, but yeah, I've not watched that yet. Good. Oh, let's drink that, shall we? Yeah, we'll set another one off. I think I got a bunch of jars with water and stuff. Yeah, got a bunch of jars with some water in anyway, but you can't edit the save file. You know, I don't think that's the problem, but yeah, they just seemed like there was a bug. So right, that's that done. Then I'm gonna build a brick kiln. I just have a little thing here. That's fine. Oh, good. And I need another little bit of that. Then we need more bricks. Let's do another 6 of those. Yeah, that's a shame. Normally you can edit, but sometimes they're a real pain, so yeah, we'll just do that. I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but yeah, whatever. Got a couple. I think I've got a couple of clay jars with water, but yeah. I'm hoping when I sleep, it might kind of reset it, you know, kind of reset the day type thing. That might implement the new changes, because I'm still kind of on the bugged day, and then the next day might reset it. If that doesn't, then yeah, we're kind of screwed with the YouTube thing. That's it. I can't get hostile creatures in, so well, there's just a random mash of symbols when you open it. Yeah, there's a few like that. You need some special software and stuff. It's not something you can just do with like Notepad or something. Right, I need more mud, don't I? Muddy. Oh, it's all sand. Mud, there we go. Oh, could have just, well. I'll just use my hands because I don't think I need that much anyway. So, craft. Oh, no, hang on, don't do that. I'm gonna chuck that away. I only need like a little bit. That'll do. Yeah, I don't need much of that. We'll leave those there for now. Oh, he's just turned up with a clip. Okay, cool. Cool. He has left me the letter so we could do some burn piles. Nice. What a considerable Elric. Oh, nice. That's for all of those. All of those. We put that in there. So I'm going to need another 6 of those. So what's that? We got 12. Yeah, we need... We're going to need one more after this, but let's just make sure. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, do 8. There we are. So then we could build that as well. I'm going to need some more wood. Yeah, like I said, I'm not even attempting a log cabin with stones. That ain't happening. So, yeah. Okay, that's good. No, I don't want to build. I want to start a stockpile. Just updating my last play of Ike on Steam, but the animals are bugging, and I'll probably just... It seems most people aren't having this issue. Some people are, so you might be okay. But I think I just booted up a couple of games before this one, fresh games, and they were fine. So I think you're okay if you want to start another game. Yeah. Chat paid to see it. You have to pay me more. Keep paying me for every rock I break. There we go. Yeah, we'll read the letter in a minute. Have a look at that. Well, I'm not going to read the letter because I've read it a bunch of times already. So there we go. Let's do this thing. Yeah, it's to combine the thing, and then he wants us to get the, yeah, the underground caves. That was it. Cool. But I mean, to be honest, I could just go and do that. Yeah. And I'm going to put all that in there. Why not? Just all the dirt in there. And then we need to put a, yeah, I'm kind of got nowhere to put anything. Right, that's almost finished. How do we, no. Let's start that. Hey, you can do that. You do that and stream it. How's that? And I can then laugh at you for having to go through it. Because that would be horrible. It's, you know what? Obviously it would be a real pain in the arse. But you know why I wouldn't want to do it? These bloody pebbles. You've got all these pebbles and you can't do anything with them. You can't get rid of them. I just have to go out into the forest somewhere and dump a massive pile of pebbles somewhere. That's probably one of the main reasons I wouldn't want to do it. Right, what am I doing? I've got those. Let's put those in there. And then we've just got 2 more to go after that. Let's work on the... Oh, do I have the leather? Good point. Do I have the leather? Oh, I've got some leather in the rack. Yeah, I've got the leather. I've got leather in the racks as well. How much is it for the bellows? Smelting, I should know because I just made them, but 3. Oh, okay, I've got that. The nails, the planks, but I need a workbench to do it. Which is bunch of planks again, which I've got, so that's easy enough. No, don't you start. Look, I played medieval blacksmith. Now leave me alone. I suffered through that. Let's take a bunch of those. Yeah, that I'll say that's probably, it's not the only reason, but it would definitely be a reason to not do it. Is that you'd have to build, you'd have to do that. That'd be an absolute ball ache to do. You just then got all these bloody pebbles that you can't do anything with. You have to put them in a box somewhere. I know this looks crap, but right, I'm gonna need some more scrap wood. Yeah, well that's it. You just have to keep taking them out into a river or a lake or something, and yeah, just dump them because you can't do anything with them. But yeah, if you could put them in a catapult or use them to make roads or something, anything, that would be good. But yeah, right now we can't do anything. So I forget how many is it, about 6. Let's go with 6. I built it earlier, so I should remember, but yeah. My brain doesn't work that way. Let's grab a bunch of those. That in there. Put that jazz, and then we'll start knocking that together. How are we looking? Oh, let's just wait for that to finish. Harden those 2 bricks off. There we go. Do those 2. Yeah, that's plenty of time. Last 2. Put this thing together. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh! Damn, almost did it. 98%. Oh. That was one strong rock. There you go. Oh, that was one strong rock. Never mind. Right, then I need 4 of those and some more nails. You don't. Easy enough. That done as well. Okay, there's the bloody... Did I miss it? Oh, I think I need the sword. Yeah, I need the saw. Where was that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Why you put that together with a saw, I have no idea, but yeah, whatever. Well, if you got nails, you're going to want a hammer, but, well, what do I know, I guess. When is Crosswind coming out? No idea. It just said coming soon. I think it's probably quite early. I'll be honest. I wasn't a fan. Yeah. I played it after the stream. I did another go, trying to get into it, and yeah, I didn't like the combat. But from what I played, I went to 4. I want to say 4 islands, and they're all very samey. I know they're all kind of islands in the Caribbean, so you know, but they were kind of very samey. And I just didn't like the combat at all, to be honest. But it just says coming soon, so I feel from what I played, it's still a way off yet. But I don't know. I played another decent amount of time trying to get into it, and yeah, I just couldn't. It's one of those, I should like it on paper, but it just wasn't for me. I didn't like it, so yeah, it was a shame, but it's a great game. Let's make that. Make that. We'll make that as well. I mean, the resource pan is usually pretty useless in my opinion, but let's ditch. There we are. I should actually have filled that up with more bricks. I guess I could do clay tiles, because I'm gonna want them at some point, but I don't think I want to take up more space. Basically, I just want to sleep till the next day and see whether or not my game is screwed. But yeah, I don't know. It said coming soon, so I don't know when Crosswind is coming out. But Paul Harris, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Yeah, it was a good game. I just couldn't get into it. I just disliked the combat. But the setting, you know, pirates, awesome. The world, great. The building was really good in it. I really enjoyed that. I just really disliked the combat. So for me, that's probably a no. I'm not going to play that game. Well, yeah, but you know, depends what the price is, I think, really. It's like 30 quid or something. I'm like, nah, definitely not playing that. But it's, you know, a tenner or something, I might get it. But yeah, I don't know. Just couldn't get into it. Yeah, the resource pan is usually pretty useless. Yeah, it's not like Vintage Story where it's pretty handy to get your first set of copper pickaxe and hammer. I often use it in Vintage Story to just kind of make up the copper that I'm missing. Sometimes you find a shed load of it, but most of the time you don't. So right, I need iron, and because I have positioned myself in a really stupid spot. Oh, I wonder what's on that rocky outcrop. You never know. There might be something out there. I don't think there's going to be, but do that. So I could just find a couple of nodes of iron. I could then cook that up and turn this, redo the pickaxe and do the hammer as well. That'll be good. Oh, I need... where's my fish trap on this one? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, fish is just the food. It's like, if you do multiplayer, it's like, you have to have like, I don't know, however many people, you're going to need like 4 fish traps, I think. Well, I don't know. No, you're probably going to need 4 fish traps. Another convert, save yourself, Paul, turn away now, don't look. What? But yeah, wasn't a fan of Crosswind. I just, yeah, couldn't get into it. I don't know why. Yeah, like on paper I should love that game, but nah. Even had zombies in it. It's just like, no. Let's have a look. I don't think there's much here, but there's a little rocky outcrop. You never know. There might be a cave there. There might just be some iron on the ground or something. And then I'm hoping when I sleep, animals spawn in. Oh, is this isn't the rocky outcrop? No. Okay. Let's say. If they don't, then yeah, I don't know. I have tons of sausages in my old game, all salted and blight reduced. Hey, yeah, but I mean, it's just fish. That's just the best one. By a mile now, it's the, you don't have to do anything to it. Right. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a cave here, but we'll have a look. You never know. Grab some of that, because that's always useful. Oh, well, actually, hopes are up, but well, I could pick that because I do need the blue stuff from it. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be a cave here or anything, but yeah, no cave. Thought it was a long shot. Yeah, so cool base, but it means I've got to like go all the way around to that cave. Yeah, I'll drag the wheelbarrow there. That's fine. Might as well pickaxe this stuff because I need the blue stuff, don't I? So where was it? Here. And then the fish, hopefully, will have died by the time we've done this. Ah, there we go. Cool. Then we'll get that sorted. Did we get anything? You can't do anything special with the fish, like add herbs and stuff. Food amount isn't that much. Yeah, but I mean the food amount that you get from a sausage isn't a huge amount, is it? There's a lot of work to it. It can happen. Bought The Witcher after watching the show and maybe played for an hour. Hated the combat, so I have never gone back. Yeah. I just like playing Gwent and see who could get in bed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a few games like that that you, like, on paper you should absolutely love them. But when you play them, yeah, for whatever reason, you just couldn't get into it. I think, because I thought last time I streamed, it was like, it'd been like 35 in the day or something. And it was still like 20, it was, you know, about 30 or something when I started streaming. So I just wonder whether it was the heat. So it cooled down a bit a few days after that, and I started playing it again. And I just couldn't get into it. I just really disliked the combat. The building in it was brilliant, and you know, everything else in it fantastic. But the combat, I just disliked it massively. So I was just like, no, I think that one's a no for me. Yeah, there we go. We've got that. So we just need to go and get the regular stuff. That's cool. Right. Let's go back. Let's cook up that stuff. Yeah, no worries, warrior. Catch you later, mate. Yeah, well, we'll see how this goes. I might stream this tomorrow and do multiplayer. I haven't decided yet. But, yeah. Get the minions back on it again. We could build a cabin. But right now I just want to know, can my YouTube game be saved? At this point, it doesn't look like it. So, yeah. I think if it's not, I might switch them around and do 7 Days to Die video, and do and just stream a multiplayer series or something of this instead. Yeah, we could do that. What do you think? I think that's probably what I would do. And then I could get my minions to do all the work for me. So I've got to get back there on my own. Right, let's make our way back. And yeah, I'll say I'm hoping once I sleep, that will rejig it. A dead doe? How the bloody hell did that thing die? Did an animal kill it? It's been dead a while. I will take the pelt from it. You get one bit of fat off of it. No point taking the meat. Let's do the trout. Yeah, these fish are great. Trout especially. They do slowly go off, but not by much. So let's drink all of that. Look, all of those in there. Play Pokemon for April Fools. Find you a new game to like. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I'll take a suggestion from you, Dark. No offense, mate. Opinions. Play Pokemon maybe for April Fool's Day. Do you know what? I've never played Pokemon. Never played it. Just did not appeal to me. But yeah, other than that, checked out Star Citizen. Yeah, I've seen some people play that, but yeah, it's pretty bare bones. Yeah, looks really good though. I think yeah, I think at some point it's going to be pretty sweet. But no, someone banned Froggy. All right, Cass, how's it going? All right, let's do that. What's that copper ore in my hand? Good. I've just got to go and collect the other stuff. So I guess I'll try and do that and see whether the game is bugged or not. Let's put the ore in there. That's good. I don't think you can do that. You know, you can't do a thingamabob with that, can you? What? Oh. Oh, can you not transfer into a backpack? Oh. Transfer out? Oh. Fair enough. I'm going to guess that's a bug. Because, yeah, you don't seem to be able to transfer anything into there. Interesting. Check it out. Look at all the organization as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Small piece of flint, definitely don't need that. I guess I'll chuck that in there, but I don't really. You're kind of at that point in this game where you like need like tons of leather, and all of a sudden you don't need any. It just suddenly drops off a cliff. Right, let's go there. Let's then put that. Ooh, I should have got that up. Never mind. Do the bast next. So, and then we'll eat one of those. Cool. Right, let's get out of there. Let's start this thing up as well. Do it for an hour. I think that should be plenty. If you played any RuneScape in the past, RuneScape Dragon Wilds is a decent game. I have played RuneScape, but that was... oof. Yeah, a long time ago. I don't think I played a massive amount of it, but yeah, I probably played like 10, 20 hours or something of it, which is nothing in RuneScape, is it really? Oh, I forgot to cook that raw bass. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, the fish is awesome. That's just 3 trout, bang on full. It's brilliant. It's a shame you can't mix it with like the salt and that, so you know, you can get you know, like some of the bonuses and stuff, but other than that, it's brilliant. Right, let's hope with the sleep that it fixes the problem. Otherwise, yeah. I'm going to cook this last piece, but I don't really need it. But wow, this will take 13 minutes? Bloody hell. For one piece? Seems crazy. Alright, let's pick up one of these jars. And then, yeah, I got a load of water in there, so we'll just kind of drink that. Check it out. There we go. Even got stored water. Yeah, I might give it a go, Dark. I've heard it's yeah, I've heard it's broken too. So, yeah. I just saw the, you know, there was a new event on, and I think there's new rewards. So I was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind playing it. But yeah, a lot of people are kind of complaining that it's more broken than usual. Let's put it that way, because it's Star Citizen, isn't it? So it's kind of always broken. But yeah, more broken than usual. I was like, But if there's some fairly easy rewards to get, I wouldn't mind just trying it out again. Yeah, I just want the rewards. It depends how busted it is. You know, if I can spend a weekend playing it or something and get all the rewards, that's cool. But yeah, I was thinking of doing that as well. Let's do that. Yeah, maybe we'll put that on a bit this week. Dragon Wilds is the first game that kicked my ass over and over again in a while. Oh. Yeah, but I mean, you know, you're not exactly a pro gamer. Right, the new GPU on SC. Haven't been in for a while. Oh, you got to up that. Oh, have you not done your Yeah, I did mine the other day. Finished it off. So I took all the pentashields out, sealed in the ornithopters, shut all the I shut all the machines down, and shut all of the many generators I've got. So I think I'm running on like one generator that has I think it lasts about 20 days, and it takes 500 of those energy cells, and I've got like 10,000 of them spare, so I'm good for months. So Oh, I need a bit more. Need a bit more wood. Go on the old fire. Over here. Come on, dude. I mean, Cass hasn't played this yet. So that's something else. He needs to play this. I don't think he's played it yet. There's that. Well, that's yes. There's new ships and Cass has already bought them. Talking about Star Citizen chat. Yeah, that's what you know. Right, there we go. That's good. Yeah, let's eat that. Why not? There we are. That's good. I'm totally full. I got a little bit spare for the morning. Right, let's sleep. There we are. That's great. Yeah, we've already bought the ships. Yeah, it's not much the power, but the rent. You kind of have to play to get money. Man, how poor are you? Oh, I got to check my water base, actually. Oh, it's bloody raining. Yeah, that's a point. I didn't do my water base. I just thought about that. I'm going to have to do that after this stream. Otherwise, I'll forget. And then I can still eat a little bit of that. Yeah, the fish is great, man. Love it. I might as well just boil that up as well. Why not? Right. Do you know what? Doing the exact same thing. God damn it. Doing the exact same thing as earlier. That you want to do some smelting and it starts peeing it down with rain. Alright, well, let's get it right. We've got deer. Let's see if we can find... It's 10k rent and you've only got like 150k? Only got 150k? Bloody hell. I bought the, there's like a rocket launcher, the Landsrad. Atreides, I'm guessing they cheated because there just seems to be cheating like crazy. They won the Landsrad and the weapons vendor was open. So when I was doing that, I thought, I kind of want to just go and have a look at the weapons vendor and see what they've got. And they've got like rocket launcher schematic for sale and a bunch of stuff like that. And I went and bought those. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm kind of going the right way. I'm going to just run to the cave, I think, rather than drag the wheelbarrow, because I kind of want to see if there's any animals anywhere. But yeah, I bought a bunch of schematics. I spent about 200k, and I've still got like 500,000 left. You need to get some money, mate. Freaking rent on my base, because yes. Yeah, well, I've got the yeah, I've got the water base as well. The super secret water base. I've got to pay the rent on that. I think the power's still good on that, but I didn't think about it till just now. So, yeah, I was so focused on the other place, I forgot about that one. So, I gotta go and sort that out. And I did pay the rent on the Jasmine base as well. It was like 4 grand or something. I was like, meh, that's easy. I'll pay that. But yeah, they got like a unique rocket launcher schematic, and there was like a shotgun or the drill dart thing and some other things. Right, let's hope. Well, I think both sides are cheating. I think Harkonnen and the traders are cheating, because both sides, the week before, like the Harks had got like, you know, it was 10-1 or something and it had only been live 24 hours. It's like, how do you do that? Unless there's just a guild that's no lifing it or something. And the same with the trade is within, you know, no time at all, they'd won it. And Cass sent me a picture while I was away, and it's like, how the hell do they do that? So I think people are just, yes, they've stopped this way of duping, but people are just going to find another way of duping items. And I think that's just going to be a, you know, that's often a thing with these games, isn't it? Come on, coyotes. What we're looking for. Yeah. I'm not holding out hope. I'm not waiting until like day 14 or something before I get them. That's just stupid. I'm not waiting that long. So, yeah. Press it in. Yeah, so we'll keep going for that cave. I should be able to find the other stuff that I need to Elric. I could run up to Elric and give him that stuff. And then that would give me a chance to scout for more hostile creatures. If I don't see anything then, yeah, I think it's just busted. And I've got to start again. So, unfortunate, but there we go. Where are we? Oh, the cave's a little bit kind of that way. Right. Come on, get up. Come on. Where are we? Yeah, we can get the... Oh, I don't have the blue stuff on. Well, I could probably just find some... stuff. I could probably find copper. Fine. Yeah, I'm not holding out hope that this has fixed current games. It's definitely fixed fresh games, but I think if you've got the bug, I think it's just stuck there. I kind of hope the sleeping would kind of reset it, but it hasn't. I think there's the cave there. Where are we? Oh yeah, somewhere, I'm sure it is. Although, to be honest, I don't think I've actually set up a torch in here. Oh, it's stopping raining. Nice. Brilliant. Here we go, let's chop that sucker down. You ever played New World? Haven't been in there in ages. No, I've not played New World. I don't own it. I've heard mixed things about that game. I think its main thing is it's just been kind of poorly managed, I think. And, you know, some good ideas, again, poorly executed. But no, I've never played it. Well, I mean, there's always PAX Day to play. The kind of meme, I guess, of this channel. Which I do want to go back to. That was another game I was thinking of playing. So many games, not enough time. I'm gonna light the torch. Yeah, I know I don't need to, but I'm gonna light it just because, you know, streaming. So I need to light it. Let's go craft. Anyone else played New World? Anyone in chat recommend it or not? in there. To be honest, in these caves, I really like this view. Do not like that view much. Right, and let's throw those in there. Let's craft one of those. We do two actually. Put that in there, gotta let that dry out a little bit. Oh, got a little bit of coal with me. Oh well, never mind. Craft. Got a twig? Yeah, I thought I could make a twig. It's probably a dry twig actually as well, isn't it? Let's do that instead. That'll light. Let's just chuck those on the ground. Oh man, I got used to the other view. Oh boy. Right, there we go. Take those out. Those in there. 97%. That'll do. Let's get everything equipped. Kind of wanted to do this with a better pick, but yeah, never mind. Just store all that in there for now. Why not? Right, so we got Cassiterite. Yeah, that's the default is 2 minutes, but it has been more than 2 minutes. And if he's made it so you have to stand still for 2 minutes, that's not a good change either. Well, I need that stuff, so let's dig that. And I really want a better pickaxe because this could take forever. Yeah, it's like third person. It kind of just doesn't work for me in here. Right, there we go. That's good. Where's the doohickey? There we go. Right, let's see what I can pick up. That means at the start there are only 2 hostile creatures for the entire map. Could be anywhere. I found them pretty quickly earlier, so I don't think that's the case, but seems like a pretty crappy cave actually. It's got that stuff, but it's got no... Well, I didn't bring the stuff. I guess it's got copper. Alright, okay. Mine that up then. Yeah. But I would have thought I would have seen one by now. But we'll see how it goes. We need the blue stuff anyway, so... Oh, iron. Finally. That's good. Ooh, some cold tea. Lovely. A little bit of cold tea. Beautiful. That's good. Yeah, there should be. Yeah, there's the blue stuff on the floor there. That's great. Hey Matthew, how's it going? Game any good? Yeah, game's awesome. Brilliant. There is a demo, quite an extensive demo if you want to try that before you get into it. I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but can't you continue your demo save? Sure they put that in. Already put that in. But yeah, it's good. It's just very slow. You know, slow paced. There's quite a lot of steps to the crafting and so on, which if you're into it, it's good. Yeah, it's co-op, 4-player co-op. Yeah. We did do that last year, but yep, it's got 4-player co-op. Good. Right, let's pick all that stuff up. Yeah, the game's great. I've got hundreds of hours into it. Dark's got the same. I think there's a bunch of other people in chat that'll probably tell you the same as well. So yeah, it is really good. Crossplay? Crossplay with what? It's not on console or anything. I think it's only on Steam, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Pretty sure it's on Steam only. Don't think it's on... Is it on Epic or any of those games? I don't know, actually. I don't think it is. It's on Steam, right? What have we got there? 1, 2... What do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, we got about 10. That'll do. Okay, that's good. Right, I'm just looking for the other stuff then. Come on. Ah, there we go. That's the last little bit. Don't think I want to go down there because I might get trapped. Let's say save it and then have a look down there because UT, my wife bought me a super travel size mug with coffee. Ugh. Oh dear. But yeah, it's only on Steam as far as I'm aware, so there's no like console version yet because it's in early access. I would guess maybe a console version will happen at some point, possibly, but don't quote me on that because yeah, I really don't know what the plans are, so don't quote me on that. Right, perfect, there we go. So we go see Elric. But yeah, it gets regular updates. Right, let's save it, because if I fall down there and I can't get back up, then yeah, I'm cool. But yeah, totally worth it, and you can play it with your friends, so I'd recommend it. Oh, it's not too bad, but can I? Yeah, I could get back up there. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I just wanted to see what was down here. Oh, it's just water. Great. All right, well, that was kind of a waste. Yeah, not the best cave. This is kind of a crap one, isn't it, really? Not very good. Yeah, a bit of a dud. Oh, I'm really thirsty, actually, I've just noticed. I should have brought water with me. Should have brought water. Never mind. Well, I know. Let's do this. I'm going to go back to camp, get water, because I'm going to need it. And we could forge the new pickaxe. Let's do that. We could actually forge a pickaxe and a hammer. And then go up to Elric. And then if there's no animals... Oh crap. Okay, well, it's dark. If there's no animals, then yeah, I think my other game's going to be the same. So yeah, apologies for the darkness. But there we go. Who doesn't bring water with them? What a noob. Well, I mean, normally I'd have a minion carry it for me. But you know, as I'm playing single player, I forgot. I wasn't expecting to do this. I mean, we'd be okay. We could just eat blueberries and stuff, but yeah. Apologies for the darkness. My torch has gone out, and I need some animal fat to recharge it. But apart from rabbits and a few deer, there's not much about. So yeah. No, don't pick that stuff up now. He's picking it up anyway. We're going to get cucumbered. I think I've got most of that. Right, let's walk our way out. I could just move. I could just go on. I don't know, how far is Elric away? I think we could probably make it. Right, let's do a little stockpile there. Get rid of some of our cucumberedness. Stockpile there. How's that doing? Getting there. And then we could even ditch the... Oh, sorry, didn't want to do that. No, no. Do... Oh, there. Really? That didn't change anything? Well, getting rid of that stick. Really? Alright, well, we'll eat some of those. Well, it's only mushrooms, but bloody hell. Kind of thought that would be, you know, dropping all those rocks off. You'd have lost a bit of cucumberedness, but never mind. Yeah, well, that's what I said earlier. Is you'd think, oh, it's great because the animals in this are like really annoying, aren't they? At times, you're just about to, yeah, I'm just about to start smelting iron, or you know, make your first pickaxe or whatever it is, and a bloody brown bear just starts wandering around your base, going, "All right, how you doing? Got any picnic baskets?" You know, and they're really annoying. But the strange thing is, I miss them. You know, I like really miss them. And as you say, it's the fun of getting chased around by them, and especially on like video, it's, you know, it's quite funny, isn't it? It's interesting. Sometimes, you know, an animal just rocks up at the most inopportune moment and interrupts whatever it is I'm doing, and it's just, you know, on stream or something. It's quite funny. And without that, it's kind of boring. I'll be honest. So, there's no animals. Yeah. But it seems like it's working. You just got to start again, which kind of sucks. I'm like 8 hours in, which is not massive, but, you know. It's big enough. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Come here. But yeah, I might just do the, I might just stream it, flip it around onto what I was doing. I was going to stream 7 Days to Die, but I think I might make some videos on that instead, and stream this instead. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards doing that. Did you see Mr. Prepper, the new DLC? Yeah, there's like a uranium fever, I want to say. Uranium something or other. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I will try, I think it's September, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Dr. Pepper. No, it's definitely not Dr. Pepper. Have me a bunch of Dr. Peppers. But yeah, Mr. Prepper. Yeah, that was a great game. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, if I will cover that whenever it comes out. I might stream that. We'll see how it goes. May stream it, may do videos on it, may do both. We'll see. But yeah, I really like that. That was a great game. And I assume the DLC's on the console. Not sure. I know they released the main game on the console. I think they did the DLCs as well. Fences really help keep the big beasts away from the camp. I try to enclose as soon as possible and then venture out for the hunt. Yeah, I like to do that as well. But to be honest, I without any animals, I haven't really had a need to, because there's just no animals, no hostile animals spawning in for me. So I don't need to, but as I say, it's kind of boring without them, so I think I'm going to have to just start again, unfortunately. It's September. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought I read that. I've asked for a key, so, you know, hopefully I can get it a few days early or something, but if not, I'll just end up buying it. But Steak Nash? think I'm getting your name correct as well. Welcome. How's it going? Yep, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And the like, I believe YouTube has changed its algorithm and views no longer count and likes count for your videos getting watched. So it used to be all about views, and now it's all about likes apparently. I don't know whether that's true, but that's what I heard. So, oh, my fire's gone out. Oh, bollocks. Alright, that sucks. Right, well, let's load this thing up first. I also make a new pickaxe and that while I'm here. Oh boy, have I got any kindling left? We got a bunch of twigs. And then I've probably got some firewood around. Sure. I could just make some... hey Spen as well, how's it going, man? Welcome. Thinking I'm getting the name correct anyway. So, yeah. But yeah, I believe that's the case. So, views no longer count towards the algorithm. It is now likes. So, likes are definitely more important on mine and any other YouTuber that you watch videos, streams of, whatever. Hitting that like really does help. So, yeah. It helps anyway, but, you know, obviously. But, yeah. I believe that's what I'd heard anyway, but sure people will dig into it and find out whether that's true or not. Right, let's chuck that there. I need some doohickey to get it going. Those. Don't get that going. Cool. Oh, I was supposed to drink as well. There we are. Look at that. I even got a bowl of water ready. Do another one. Actually, I could probably do the jar that's not quite full. Yeah, well, let's do the bowl. And then I've got to... Oh, do I have any fat? Oh, I do. Okay, that's cool. There, refuel. Aha. There we are. Doesn't hurt to... Oh, thanks for the follow as well. Theory? I'm getting that name wrong, but welcome. Oh, I need to put some... Hey, put some coal in there. No bloody coal in there. How long does that take? 53 minutes. What is that? Probably like 4. Okay, cool. Light that sucker up. There we go. And also... Ripgag? There we go. Yeah, names are difficult. How's it going there? Welcome. Doesn't hurt to hit the like button. Yeah, you can always take it back if you don't like it. That is true. So I think what we do is we do a... Ooh. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I did. Because I've got 12. Yeah, if I take this thing apart. So... Chuck that in there. Then I can make myself a new hammer, and then I don't have to mess around with these bloody stones. Just watched your recent video and had no idea you could heat metal in the campfire. Thanks for the tip. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a really handy one. But I use it all the time, so Definitely a good one. Let's break that up. Then we can make, quickly, we can then make a hammer. There we go. Cool. Like so, and then, what was it? There was a plank and a chisel, I want to say. Good. 53 minutes, it should be 4 hours real time. Yep. Now that's PAX Day, mate. You know you want to play it. See, I think that's what we play tomorrow. We force Cass to play PAX Day. He wants to play it, chat. He loves it. Did I make it? Yeah, I did make a chisel. And then craft. I need the hammer handle. Craft, and then we can put that together. And then boom. Don't need your stinking rocks anymore, we got a hammer. Nice. Good. And then, yeah, these things are going to shotgun out still 20 odd minutes. The trapped creature, so that'll be enough for the next day. Go there. S Red or Shorty Red. Thanks for the sub as well. Oh, did I not fill that? Oh, okay. I guess I didn't actually fill that up. My bad. Alright, that's good. And then what have we got left on that? Still 17 minutes, then they kind of shotgun out. But yeah, that heating things in the fire is kind of handy. A nice one. I guess we kind of want the thingamabob. This thing. Which I need that, and then don't I need like a grinding wheel? And I need the workbench. Don't you need the good chisel for that? I think you need the good chisel for that thing, right? Yeah, I need the, yeah, I'm pretty sure you need the steel one for that. Alright, well, let's wait for this. 8 minutes left. And then I craft myself a pickaxe once we've done this, but I need to get this sorted actually, don't I? Let's chuck that in there. Chuck that in there. Grab some of that. Yeah, you still can't light this thing with a torch. Kinda sucks. Right, it's gonna shotgun out of here in 2 minutes. Kinda wish that, I've said this before, I wish there was a little receptacle that you could just click on, like in this thing. That you could, you know, just everything would stay there. Rather than it kind of just spewing out all over the floor. But, yeah, you know. It is what it is. Ooh. Oh, that's going to run out of juice. Well, never mind. Hope that thing's still going. Right. Now let's grab the charcoal out of there. Come on. Put that in there. Keep that going. Then we can throw that in there. Oh, nice. That kind of worked out well. That's good. Brilliant. I didn't think that was going to work that well, but it did. Cool, cool, cool. Right. Then we got to put that in there. Any more? There's another iron bloom there. Chuck those in the fire. Get them nicely heated. And then we can rock again. I'll drink all that. There we go. that. We might as well put that in there. Yeah, might as well wait for that. So might as well get this thing set up. So that's all ready to go. Got to put some charcoal in it. Probably gonna need like a full stack, say. Oh, sorry, wrong one. What am I doing? 53 minutes. Probably might need a little bit more than that. We'll see how it goes. Actually, let's grab some now. Why not? Might as well. And then we're good to go. Right, it's going to shotgun out. Oh, it's the slags on the ground as well. Don't think you can do anything with that either. Kind of nice if you could do something with it. Right, let's go there. Do that. Oh, there's a piece of iron that I didn't put in there. Bollocks. Smell that sucker as well. There we go. Yeah, I think that might just be enough juice to do that. Yeah. Still don't think there's anything you can do with that. Flag recipe, glass-like product. Yeah. Again, it's just one of those take it into the lake and dump it type situations. And if we forge some fire steel, so we've got light torch run out and about. Yeah, rather than have to build a campfire every time. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Build that, and then we're going to chuck that in there, and then we've got just enough time to do that. Let's light that sucker. That should get up to temperature. Boom, there you go. Awesome. Cool. So, I'll just put the stuff over here or something for the moment, but yeah. I just want to make the pickaxe next. That would be a nice thing to be able to make. Because we need... I've got 12, I need 10 to make it. So yeah, I can just remake the pickaxe, which is going to be nice. Cool, right. Good. Do like another little thing here. Stockpile. Cool. Gotta now wait for that to finish. Oh, I wonder if my rabbit trap's got a rabbit in it. Could fill my torch up then. But yeah, not liking the... Oh, the rabbit remains? Ah, there's another trapped creature. Damn. Alright, all I really wants your fat, so... You know. Leave bait down, see whether we can get it, see if we get something to come at us, but... Yeah, I think that's broken. That's just some rabbit remains in there. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I don't think I can rescue my other game. Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. Well, we'll go and see. Yeah, because Elric's miles away. We'll run up there. If I don't see a single coyote on the way up to there, then yeah, it ain't working, is it? So I'm almost convinced it's not working now, but yeah, that'll be an acid test. We can then do this next quest. But yeah, without, you know, coyotes attacking, it's kind of boring. It's not boring, but you know, there's some kind of fun and, you know, to it. Yeah, boring is perhaps the wrong word, but you know what I mean. The rabid remains. Okay, let's go and... We got another trait. I thought I had another bit of a trait. There we are. Top ladder. Take that over there. There we are, keep that sucker filled up. Yeah, might as well eat that. Good. Gotta wait for this thing now. 33 minutes. Still, it could be 35 hours, PAX day style. You know. It's not a joke either. But I do want to try that again. Whilst it definitely... Hang on, is it? Oh, okay, it was just the angle I was... Ah, it's because I'm looking... I was just like thinking, why the hell... Where's all the flames gone? Yeah, okay. But yeah, whilst I had some issues with PAX Day, I did like that game. But it was just... Yeah, designed by an idiot, unfortunately. What is the... I'm kind of getting spewed up on it. Kind of just have a look. Player numbers. Ooh, okay, alright, 500. Yeah, that game's dead. That game's dead. Peak of 639. Now that is not going to keep a... That's not going to keep an MMO alive, is it? Think you can just right click the log into the fire without having to chop it into firewood? Yeah, but the firewood is much more efficient at burning. You want to chop it up into firewood. You don't just want to chuck the log in. I'm not sure if you can, because I always chop it into firewood. Or if you right click, does it chop? Surely it doesn't just chop it into firewood, does it? Seems crazy. But yeah, you want to chop it into firewood, because you get way more burn time out of it than just burning the log. Pay $50. Is that what it is? Well, you can't tell, can you? Because you're in ours, because you're in the UK. But yeah, grab that log. I'll need it anyway. Yeah, you can add fuel. Oh, you could probably add fuel with the firewood. Actually, that's probably what you mean. Okay, 5 minutes, and then I can make a pickaxe, and I've got 2 spare, which I think is going to make anything, but there we go, that's cool. But yeah, you want to chop it into firewood, because you get a lot more fuel out of it. Right, let's do that. Let's go here, and let's make the... Where are we? The pickaxe. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Right, I'll just leave that in there for now, because, no, not there. I'm going to put you in there. Thank you. And change the price to as it is, and it's $47. Oof. Yeah. That's expensive. It's, I think if that was your only price for PAX Day, we're talking about PAX Day now, it would be worth it. I think it's, I mean, it's probably not worth it, but, you know, oh, hang on, sorry, I wanted to pick that up. Yeah, so if you just put the log in, you get an hour and 53 minutes. Chop it up. Must have changed it. Yeah, you get 3 hours 20, so you get like almost double. So, yeah, chop it up into firewood. Right, okay. Ooh, let's put this thing together. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, there we are. Nice. I'm going to keep the hammer on me. Don't want the chisel. Kind of starting to store some of that stuff in there. And then, where's my sticks? There they are. That in there. But then they didn't, they say they have a subscription. Yeah. Well, that's the problem. Subscription is not going to work. I think there's a raft of other issues with that game. Yeah, we're talking about PAX Day, by the way, people. That's what you're wondering. I did stream it a few weeks ago. A few months ago. Yeah, something like that. But, yeah, it was fun. I love the idea, but the just terrible grind that they put on you and everything was just awful. Alright, let's go. Oh, let's hang on. I'm gonna go back and just grab a drink of water. Just in case, like food's no problem, we can just scavenge that on the way. There we are, that'll do. That'll be enough to get up there. That's like what was the, I can play the game, but if you want to play with your friends, there's a monthly, what? There's a monthly subscription in that game? Really? Bloody hell, I didn't know that. That's madness. Really? Damn. I just thought you bought it, like, you know, it's like Left 4 Dead, isn't it? I just thought you bought it and that was it. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, that sucks. But if you want to play with your friends, that's the whole point of the game, isn't it? It's one of those co-op, you know, shooters, isn't it? Like Left 4 Dead. The whole point is to play with your friends. Yeah, that's bollocks. I don't like that either. Yeah, we got deer. We got like a crap ton of deer, but nothing else. The multiplayer stuff. Yeah, but that's the whole point of the game. You know? It's like, yeah. That's the whole point of the game, is to, you know, play with your friends, isn't it? Certainly was with Left 4 Dead and that, anyway. You can play it randoms and on your own, but the fun was playing it with friends. So what? Yeah, that's just bollocks. But if you pay a subscription for a free-to-play game, there's nothing wrong with that. They've got to make money. It's free to play. Get it. But if you spent money on a game and then they want you to subscribe to it as well, that's terrible. You know, I haven't subscribed at the moment, but Fallout 76 does exactly the same thing. You have to buy the game, which I would say if you're going to buy it, well, buy it when it's on sale, and don't buy it for 35 quid or whatever it is, because it ain't worth that. But I quite like that. But yeah, but if you want to enjoy that game, you kind of need the subscription, and that's like 15 quid a month or something, and that's kind of bullshit, but you know, it's certainly more enjoyable if you subscribe to it, because they've put in purpose roadblocks and barriers to make you bloody buy that subscription, and I kind of hate it for that. But I did enjoy the game a lot more when I had subscription, I'll be honest. But yeah. Anyway, let's go and talk to Elric and see if we can find any animals, but yeah, I think this game was dead, unfortunately. It's not looking good for it anyway, is it? Get on this ridge. Yeah, not paying for subscription, yeah, that kills it. Well, it's PAX Day is, if you saw me, well, you saw me play it, Rob, you put down plots of land and then build a base in it. But they sell you the plots of lands in these packs. But they're apparently, the subscription is going to be based on the amount of plots of land you have. And no idea how much the subscription is, but as most MMOs start at 15 quid, yeah, I don't know how much that's going to be. That's going to be crazy. But I think you're going to kill a tiny player base that's only 500 people. I don't think that's going to be enough to sustain it. No. But I do want to return to that. Yeah, maybe I'll do something with it at some point. Maybe stream. I've been to that camp. Probably been to that camp. Yeah, I've been. Although I don't know if I cleared it out. Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I think I cleared that one out. Alright, let's run to Elric. Hopefully we see some animals, but I think my YouTube game is bust, so... Out of all your games, Atlas is the most played. Damn. Saying a lot. Well, I know what my top game is, and you guys could probably guess what that is. Yeah. I know what my second game is as well. Not sure what my third most played game is. Probably guess, actually. I think that might be... There's two contenders for that one. Oh yeah, Medieval Blacksmith, that's the most played game. By a country tiny mile of 3 hours of pure torture. So bad. Oh boy. I'll rephrase that. If you're looking for a medieval blacksmithing game, it's not bad. It's just, yeah, just really boring. But, oh, Cass's is Barbie's Dream House. Okay. I didn't even know that was a game. But, yeah. There you go. Well, if you like it, fine. Atlas 1, Conan 2, New World 3. Ah. Damn. I'll give you a clue on my top game. It's a zombie survival game. What a surprise. the greatest survival game ever made, but there you go. $850 into New World before I call it quits. Yeah, I've heard, yeah, things like that. It's good, but to a point. Right, Elric is really close. I've not seen a single animal, so like how long have I been streaming this world? About 2 hours or more. I've not seen a single hostile creature, so yeah. I'm going to have to decide what I'm going to do with the series. I think I'm going to have to just kind of call it. Yeah, I don't really want to do that, but it just seems broken. Do you know what? I'm going to boot the other... We'll do this, get back. I'm going to quickly boot the other world up and just run around for like 10 minutes. See whether anything spawns in. If it doesn't, yeah, you know, I think I'm just going to kind of call it then. That sucks, but what are you going to do? Where was he? Right on top of him, right? I think he's just over here, isn't he? Yeah, there we are. Where the cave was on this one. Alright, mate. Yo, dude, I got your stuff. Elric. There you go, we need some time, blah blah blah. Cool. So, right, you got 2,300 hours in PUBG, oh my god. 800 in Fallout and 800 in GTA 5. That's just Steam. Yeah, Star Citizen, it's dark would have crushed us all. Yeah. Yeah, my most played Steam game is Project Zomboid. About 950 hours, I want to say. Something like that. I think my second one is Motorsport Manager at about 850-ish. Not sure on that one, something like that. And then I think the third one, tough call, I'm not sure if it's 7 Days to Die or... what do they call it now? Gold Mining Simulator? Used to be Gold Rush. I think they call it Gold Mining Simulator. One of those two, I'm not sure which one's third. Nah, Farm Sim's not second. Nope. I mean, I think 22 had like 300 hours into it or something, but... yeah, I know, but I mean, it's rookie numbers to you hardcore people that play all day and night. I just can't do that. That is true. You kind of have to. You know, people aren't watching it or doesn't get the likes. I kind of have to move on. It sucks, but it's the way it is. Well, no, we don't have the attention span. getting this run back, but yeah, this seems kind of buggered. Oh, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping this would jig back into life, but yeah. Oh, the first game on Steam, and you cannot call yourself a gamer because you've never played it. My first game on Steam, because you had to buy Steam, you had to have Steam for it, Half-Life 2. Of course, what gamer hasn't played Half-Life 2 or Half-Life? What a noob! Total noob if you've never played that. If you haven't, when it's on sale, it's normally like 50p or something. I think they've even given it away for free at times. Play Half-Life and Half-Life 2. They are brilliant games. Still hold up today. I think they did a... Was it just for Half-Life 2 or did they do it for Half-Life 1? They did a anniversary thing and they did like RTX and stuff on it. For like ray tracing and stuff. 69. Amanti, I think. Well, thanks for the sub. But yeah, you had to get Half-Life 2. You could only play it on Steam. And Steam was like a web page or something back then. Or the store was. It was terrible. Dude, come on, Duke Nukem Forever. Mate. God. This guy calls himself a gamer. Oof. Hey, I had curiosity, I'd like to play that, but yeah. It was always going to be a train wreck. Anyone in chat played Half-Life or Half-Life 2? Out of curiosity. I mean, there's a good chance you've played Half-Life because you played Counter-Strike, but yeah. Actually ever played the Half-Life games? If not, I would highly recommend them. I keep seeing that cat. That's the one I've already been to, then, isn't it? Fallout 4 was the first. Ooh, nice. Well, it's better than Duke Nukem Forever. I mean... But, yeah. No animals. Sucks. It came late to Steam. I mean, I guess so, but I didn't. Well, did it release on the consoles the same time as PC? I think it did, but that was like Fallout 4, like 10 years old, something like that. Although I could have bought it after that, of course, but I'd say it's 10 years old, isn't it? It was 2015. Or was it 2016? Sometime around then. Yeah. Definitely no animals. Or at least no hostile animals anyway. We've got deer and we've got rabbits, but yeah. Yeah, so I think we're gonna probably knock the YouTube series on the head, or well, certainly that one. Yeah, it's something to do with the spawns, and it messed them up. We put like timers on the spawners or something. Which in a new game seems to work fine, but I was hoping that it would transfer over to here, but it hasn't. But I think I'm just going to quickly load my YouTube game up and see whether that works. But I don't think it's going to. Quickly run around and then probably call it a stream then, but Nukem Forever was 2011. Oh, nice. You haven't got your... ooh, what more? I'm close to... If I'm not 20-year badge, I'm close to it. I think I'm maybe like 18 or 19 years I've had Steam. Like that. So I played and finished Half-Life 2, but if you look at my account, I've never played it because it didn't track your time. There was no achievements back then. So yeah, I think the same with Team Fortress 2. I played loads of that, and Team Fortress 1 or TFC, a bunch of those games, but it didn't track time back then. So yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a deer. Isn't it? I think it's in your profile. You find out, yeah, profile. Oh, you haven't got clothes. I would guess you probably do. But, yeah, you just haven't found any yet, but... I mean, I guess that's better than, not having predators. That's terrible. Yeah, okay, I'm going to load up my YouTube game. Because I think that one's busted as well. Let's just chuck a save down on this one. Oh, Cass is the longest, 20.9 years. Nice. That's a long time, buddy. I think I'm getting close to that. Maybe I have 20. I don't know how many years I've got. It's a long time. Right, anyway, screw this. Let's load... What was it? The game was it? No, it was that one. Was it that one? Yeah, it was that one. Okay. Load that one. Yeah, there's a years of service badge. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so this is the YouTube game. So let's kind of go that way because I've not been into that zone. We'll kind of cross a river. Yeah, we'll go that way. I've not been that way. Let's kind of cross different ground and see whether that helps. $2011, nice. Right, let's run out to here. Ugh. Didn't say it's 18 years. Yeah, I knew it was getting close to that. 2006. Yeah, so I'm very close to my 19-year badge. I knew I was getting close to 20, but I know it's not 20. I think because pretty sure my PC went up the chute and I couldn't afford one for like 6 months or more. Maybe even a year. Some reason like that. Yeah, I'm close to my 19 years in a couple of months' time. Yeah, I knew I was getting close to that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had some... Yeah, I couldn't afford a PC. When Half-Life 2 came out. And then, yeah, as soon as I could, I got Half-Life 2. I think it might have been the orange box now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think it was the orange box. Which gave you all Half-Life content. Plus I think there's some deleted content that you can't get anymore on that. But yeah, I couldn't afford a PC when it came out. Oh, mine was crap and couldn't run it because I borrowed it off a friend. Yeah, mine was crap, couldn't borrow it off a friend. Yeah, that was it. I'm remembering. And then, yeah, I couldn't afford to upgrade. So, took me a while. Oh, Cass is lying. This is 2008. Oh, he's not 20 years. He's lying. Making himself a lot better. 2009. Oh, nice. Yeah. A friend of mine he joined pretty well much day one because I say you had to have it on Steam to be able to play Half-Life 2. He plays console and never really plays anything on Steam. But yeah, he's got like a 21-year badge or something like that, 22-year badge, something like that. But he never plays on Steam or anything. Yeah, you got to look at multiple accounts for Cass. Oh, I've got to. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Well, this doesn't look good, does it? Of course he has more than one. Well, of course he does. It's Cass. Ooh, nice vantage point. Let's see if we can see any movement. Yeah, I think this one's broken as well. Let's just stand here for 5 minutes. See whether that works, but... yeah. It sucks. Don't see movement anywhere. Light down there? What is that? Oh, that might... is that the swamp I can see? Like a river, doesn't it? I think it's just the end of the draw distance though, but kind of looks like that, but I don't know if it is. Yeah. Don't think this is gonna work. There's some iron there. It's kind of cool. Yeah, give it a few minutes, but yeah. Yeah. Boo. That's a boo earns. That's definitely a boo earns. Yeah. Oh, they often hang out in this grass. Ooh, that's a nice bit of grass. They're not here, then. Special Steam Green Edition awarded to accounts created during Steam's first year. Oh, nice. He's probably got one of those then. I'd say he never boots Steam up. He, yeah, plays on his console. He plays when he gets a chance to play games. He plays on console. Oh, there's a cabin there, right on the edge of the swamp. But yeah. Yeah, the winter effects. The problem with the winter is I think they've made the time frame just way too long. It needs to be like ×4 or ×8 progression, something like that. Iron tipped arrows. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that blows. Okay, let's... Alright, let's just triple check that. So I'm going to go standard game. Let's try that again. But yeah, I think the progression of the winter, you can have it so it's 365 days of the year, can't you? And a day takes like 2 hours. So if you wanted to get to winter, even if you selected... I think you could do ×2, so that switched it down a bit. But even if you selected early fall, you're looking at, you know, 100 hours plus to get to winter, and there's not that much content in the game. Not that I'm knocking it or anything, I'm not. It's early access, and, you know, but, you know, you get to the end of the story, you build your house, and there's not much left to do then, really, is there? I feel like they need to speed that up a bit. Because I just think most people aren't going to get to winter. Yeah. Cass is just talking to his mate Chris. Let's see if I can get predators to spawn in on this one, because it worked earlier. Just, you know, third time's the charm. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. Can't open that will work. Ooh. That's kind of like, that's got, oh, Bradford. Kind of cool. Oh, that's not a bad little spot to build there. It's kind of open and flat, but right, where the hell am I going? Let's just follow along here for a bit. Yeah, you'll have to be the predators for us. What's a point? Do they spawn if I start a multiplayer game? You're playing some saloon simulator. Yeah, that looks bad as well. Inspired. I've been inspired by the awesomeness of that is medieval blacksmith. Yeah. You gotta remember, Dark Soul recommendation is a guarantee of terribleness. Oh god, that was bad. Yeah, I've seen people play that saloon simulator. It looks pretty terrible. I mean, you know, be kind of funny stream, I guess. Did I get sent a game key for that? I might have done. I probably ignored it. It's like, I ain't interested in that. But, yeah. Right, where's a rabbit? Come on, coyotes. Yeah, but we still talk about PAX Day, but that was... Well, to be honest, that was way better than Evil Blacksmith. As terrible as it was way better than that. Oh wow, look, a cabin. Dang. Heh. Pick. Cool. Come on, predators. Well, we all know the rabbits are evil, so... oh, which way am I going exactly? Yeah, there's a rabbit. Oh, it worked earlier. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not waterproof. I mean, they don't really look waterproof, do they? But, yeah. Yeah, you can't really do anything with them. Rabbit. Come on, predators, you spawned in earlier. That's annoying. Yeah, taking them apart, because you can take the furniture apart. You could tear them apart for the logs and stuff. That'd be kind of cool as well. Oh boy. I mean, I could just be unlucky and not found any yet, but found some much easier last time, so. Oh, that was a bit of grassland scrub, isn't there? Let's go that way. Little 80s classic movie, Summer School. Rings a bell. Yeah, I know I've seen that. Couldn't tell you any. Couldn't tell you any. Couldn't tell you anything about it, but yeah, definitely rings a bell. You nap till sunset and listen for the wolf howl. The wolf howl's just to tell you that it's nighttime. But no, I don't think you can nap. Like, you know, 7 Days to Die, there's a noise at when the zombies start running to let you know. Or like a, you know, blood moon or whatever. Yeah. I was kind of confident. I wonder if the other game has kind of corrupted it again or something. I don't know. Either way, it's not good, is it? That's disappointing. Yeah, I managed to find plenty earlier. Just it's this seed, I think. It's rabbits. Come on. Damn it. Well, it kind of cracked it, but I guess it could just be this seed. Taking over this game. I don't think it's taking over. Hopefully it's not taking over my PC. That would be bad. Yeah. Alright, well. Yeah, look, there's another cabin, but yeah, I don't think there's much point carrying on. I mean, you know, I could just be missing all of the coyotes because there's only a few right now, but yeah, you know. Yeah, I guess I could try a multiplayer. Oh, there's a forged axe. Kind of cool. Don't want picking it up, but you know, kind of got to pick it up. Yeah, it worked earlier at the start of the stream. Now, nothing. Sucks. Thought I might have seen a coyote. Oh, is that a swamp? No, that's a swamp. Yeah, okay. No, I just put it on standard. So, just standard game. But I spotted creatures last time, but it could just be I got lucky and spotted some. They could be here. But I'm just running past them. Now, let's put the custom, and we're gonna crank that up to 10. I'm gonna turn the delay down to like 0. See whether that makes any difference. Let's do that. Yeah, let's go with that. If that doesn't work, then yeah, it just seems like hit or miss on a world, and it's like you've possibly got to play a few hours before you realise if it's broken or not, which kind of sucks. So yeah, I don't know what to do. Right, so we should gotta find some creatures. Get out. Houses over there. Alright. Let's do a few minutes of running. If this doesn't work, then yeah. I say I tried it the other day, but that's before the patch, and it didn't watch. So I didn't get any spawn in, so yeah. I'll be fine with max hostile creatures. Rabbits we gotta worry about. You little bastards. Hello? Where are we? Yeah, we're going kind of... Which way are we? We're going that way. Let's go towards Dune. We kind of want to go that way, don't we? Yeah, let's kind of go that way. Ooh. I just heard something then. No. Yep. Not much. Yeah, I'm starting to hallucinate, alright. Nothing? Alright, well I'm just going to stand here for a minute, and I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break before the end. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. Did any coyotes cross our paths? He started up a game and yeah, 2 coyotes straight away. Yeah, mine just seems broken. Just yeah. Can't seem to get any hostile creatures, so yeah, I think I'll just play something else tomorrow. Kinda sucks, but wow, that's weird. See that? Like a graphical effect there. Oh, that was odd. Climb up here. I've been standing around for minutes, so creatures should spawn in. I've got maximum creature count on. There's no spawn timer delay, so should have creatures coming in, but H to change the camera view. Which that's a really nice feature that he had it in, because you used to have to go into the menu. It was really annoying. That's definitely a good thing. But yeah, just seems broken. So oh, there's a cabin over there. Cool. Nothing. Yeah, I was working fine earlier. Yeah, rabbit, but that's about it. Steel pick. Robot, yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I turned the delay timer down to 0 and the crystal reaches up to max. So, you know, it's, yeah, I should be getting swamped with them. But, like, I should at least seen one by now. Pin broke another game. Must be some kind of record. I'll say, I love games. They don't like me. They break on me all the time. Or, you know, rainstorms or whatever it is. That's always going to happen. Yeah, mine's just bugged. Just, yeah, it's unfortunate. Not much I can do about it. I've already verified the files. I've already reinstalled it as well. So, neither fixed it. So, yeah. I did a bunch of testing on Wednesday. And, yeah, nothing fixed it. So I was hoping for the patch, which seems like it may have fixed it at the start, but seems to have gone back again, or don't know. Let's try the host a game. Ripin's game, that's fine. No, I don't want to resume. Do a new. Well, I guess I could resume, but that's no. That's like, yeah, 43 hours. Bloody hell! I didn't realise we played it that long. Yeah, that's the one where I burned the blight back. That might work. I wonder if old saves have got animals on them. I think it's probably just luck. It was working earlier. No, shouldn't make a difference, but you never know. Well, the problem is you can't speed up on this, can you? But that doesn't really matter. Get some leeches. Well, leech, okay. Right, she looked at the map. Yeah, we'll have to get Cass to talk to Chris and see whether he can get it fixed, because, yeah, that kind of sucks. You thought electronics hated you? No, they hate me as well. Well, I say games. Definitely games do hate me. Well, I think it's midnight. I think I'm going to kind of call it here. Oh, I can't be bothered running around again. It's depressing. So, yeah. I think I'll play something else tomorrow. That's a shame. I don't know. See if there's any other thing else I can think of that maybe fix it. Yeah, other than that, it just seems very hit or miss. Seems to be mostly miss as to whether I get creatures or not. No, I'll play this broken game rather than that. I guess it's just, yeah. Yep, so I gotta find another game to play as a series. But, yeah. There's just nothing. I mean, yeah, I might have to wait a few minutes to spawn things in, but as we've seen all night, it's not really worked, has it? So, oh, dear. Thought there was something then for a second, but it's just deer. Oh dear. Thanks for sharing, Pin. Yeah, no worries, Derek. I think, thanks for watching, everyone. I think this is where we are going to call it. It's midnight. I may as well just give it a knock it on the head and... yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'll think of something else to stream tomorrow. Let me know in the comments Yeah, I might try drill core or something. Yeah, that could work. Could play that tomorrow. I've not played that for ages, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it here. I'll probably do another video of something else. Something like that. Yeah, yet another Zombie Survivors had a few updates. There's a bunch of games to stream. I'll find something. I was going to kind of stream 7 Days to Die tonight, so I may end up doing that tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, I think for now, we're going to call it here, and we'll end the stream. Yeah, I think I might do Drill Core tomorrow. Actually, I haven't played that for ages. That'd be kind of chilled out. Well, now that would not be a chilled out game, would it? But there you go. Yeah, I'll try and troubleshoot this a little bit more. Maybe I'll contact Surge and see if we can throw some light on it, or, you know, have my saves and see if there's something wrong or something. I don't know. But, yeah. I think for now, this game, I'm going to put it on the shelf and just, yeah, leave it alone. It's a bit unfortunate, but there you go. It is what it is. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hit the like. As I say, that really counts these days, even more as they seem to have changed the algorithm. So likes definitely help, not just for me, but for any of the other content creators that you watch. But yeah, hit the likes and subscribes. Follow me over on Twitch, and if you're watching me on Twitch, come over and give me a sub on YouTube. But until tomorrow, I will catch you guys. Have a good one, and catch you tomorrow, everybody.